greatest triumph was at hand. The final campaign in my long war against Superman. While his powers were drained from constant battle, sending him into space to recharge from the Earth's yellow sun, I struck. But my obsession had blinded me to the real threat. To Earth's true enemy.
On your own, son!
Cyborg, concentrate fire on Luthor while I call down some artillery.
Deathstroke, time for you to join the party.
Lots of murdering to do.
Lose something?
Greetings, sister.
Nobody kills the bat but me!
Call him! Bring him to me! Batman! Adam! You don't deserve to live! Diana. Beaten by a mere man. No. You've lost everything. No. I beat you. Luthor!
Brainiac had returned. For years, he'd been stealing the powers of Earth's protectors, but we were too busy fighting amongst ourselves to see the danger. With you three dead, Brainiac quickly eliminated the remaining heroes. The lucky ones died fighting. Finally, I alone survived. A rat in the walls of the Brainiac construct. I have traveled through time to warn you. This is my past, but your future. And it means the end of humanity, so together, we must change it.
What have you done, Luthor?
Given you a fighting chance.
He's lying. It's some kind of trap.
Why should we trust you?
Because if you don't, Earth is doomed. I've stolen Brainiac's exobytes and released them into Earth's atmosphere. They hold the powers stolen from the heroes and villains of my time, and will bestow them on anyone they contact. The exobytes will create a new breed of superhuman to fight Brainiac's invasion. You must teach them to use their new abilities, for they must be on the front line in the coming battle, or my grim future will become your own.
Oh, hi. My name is Chris Dash, man. Welcome back to a DC Universe Online stream with Chris Dash. We are in the Valentine season event. It's now taking place and happening. I would like to show you guys a little bit about my characters and the selection of characters I got. I have all 15 powers in the game. I am very excited to show you guys these characters that are unbelievable. Unbelievable talents. Success rate is really high. The understanding is very high. Every click is put into this game is really important. And at the end of the day, you just got some really good looking characters. You know what I mean? It took me a long time, a lot of asset, a lot of understanding, a lot of contributing time. But the one thing that I would like to let you guys know is on this Valentine's Day, please smash the hell out of that like button and continue sharing the positive energy, whoever you're sharing the positive energy to. And I'm knowing that this is the season of love. You know what I mean? The real love is always love yourself. All right? Because if you don't love yourself, truly, you do not carry love eternal. Other than that, let's go right to it. Let's get into the seasonal event. Let's get into this new DLC. And for the most part, it's tricky. It's a little bit exciting, but at the same time puts you at the edge of your seat to make you realize you got to do a lot to achieve these common goals. Let's get locked in.
I know what you're thinking. The Star Sapphires are at it again, forcing love on everyone in the city with no regard for much else.
All right,
but
let's see what we can do today.
they're actually
honestly.
here to help. They're trying to make amends for what happened during the war, and are making an effort to rekindle the love lost in the city from all that's happened to it. Unfortunately, Mr. Freeze saw what the crystals were capable
Remember,
of.
this is a live
He's hatched a
stream.
plan
This
to
is
bring his
not
wife
all planned
Nora
out.
back using
Everything is
Zamaron
just
crystals.
random, but
What he doesn't
we're all
understand.
doing things to just improve our characters, so we'll just do that right now. Some of our characters are still in the storyline. From what you can see, our CR didn't move up anything crazy, and we're just trying to stay very positive and play this game. Maybe, hopefully today we'll maybe find out all the investigations and briefings with some help. But for the most part, let's see what we can honestly do in this game, because realistically there is some things that we can do in this game. And
Have you heard the latest, darling? There are actual demons on the streets.
success on the character.
Again? I wonder, do you think
Gadgets
you
and
know
electricity
who is
and
involved?
talking about- Oh, if anybody's talking about gadgets and electricity, it must be something about how good they are, realistically, because
This reminds me
gadgets
of
is
that
really
time
good,
we
and
used
electricity is very
demons to put
good.
the gangsters in their place.
especially
Those were the
when it comes
days,
down to
eh?
PvP
Very
and
profitable
PvP.
days too, I might
We've
add.
got a really good player base kind of power and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Like,
do you have any idea why this reckoning person is out there killing people?
I haven't a clue.
My apologies
Frankly,
for not
I
live
don't
streaming
care,
for
as long as there's
the
money
last
in
couple
it
of
for
days.
me.
I've been busy. I've been trying to hold down an understanding of how I gotta be online all the time and doing this and then just being able to get the volume and not being late and all that great stuff. So like,
Frankly, I don't care, as long as there's money.
Some positive things on this channel and move closer to 1 million. But you know, for the most part, we're just locking in every single day as much as we possibly can.
Do you have any idea why this reckoning person is out there killing people?
I haven't a clue. Frankly, I don't care, as long as there's money in it for me.
Assert ourselves to making ourselves really good in our situation. You know what I mean? So that is what I'm trying to do. There's nothing else that I'm not trying to do. Standing out to be the best one, there's nothing wrong with that too. If you see me on the top, usually most of the majority of the time I'm always on top. But you know, if I'm not on top, I'm not mad about it. You know, there's things that happens in the game that stop me from doing those certain situations, but it doesn't stop me from actually competing for the top in a different type of race. You know what I mean? So let's check it out and let's see what happens.
It's bad enough those rich are working with demons, but they're also working with that psycho that killed my friends. I've had enough. I'm gathering the friends I have left.
On to the next one.
The wealthy fools have worsened the blight. Still those remain with the will to fight. Boldly they strive against the forces of hell.
Hey, I remember you from that thing with the mages. That was bad enough, but now we got to deal with demons. This.
All the extra talking. Nothing wrong with it. I would have liked to hear check my before I can get the next situation. I'm not going to
Hey, I
much more for the efficient workers. I just get my things done quickly. Understanding the DLC, understanding what it's doing. People who take more time to do their situation, there's nothing wrong with it. It's called a delay. You know what I mean? The delay is that person is not quick enough to like other people to officially get the paper done because they probably have not seen it in a really time, but they're demonstrating to play with it, right? See?
You think those Asian guys
just like the other day I had an associate that I was talking to that took like 30 minutes to get something solved. I hang up the phone and then I called again. Someone came else. It took them 5 minutes to solve the problem. So I'm over here knowing that they're just gonna see different type of people in daily life. You know what I mean? So I'm not really too mad and too insecure about it. But what I'm insecure about is hoping to get it done. Again, there's no problems with slow folks. They're just slow. There's nothing wrong with them. You're just slow.
The demons may be feeding people to Lucia to make her stronger and to bind her way. I'd like you to find Tijana.
You again? I'm up.
But hopefully it will be a great day, though.
Leave me alone.
Wherever you guys are, have a great day.
Help! Look out! Run!
Thought I might hear from you again. Thanks. I don't know anything about Voivod, but I did see that Constantine guy get taken away by demons. Could be connected. Find him. You might find Voivod too.
First Dejana, and now John. Think I'm seeing a pattern here. Let's discuss this at the pub.
Talking about, man. There's a lot of talking and not a lot of fast tracking, especially if you got multiple characters going through the scenario type. It's just one of those scenario types of me, man. It's like I know, like some people just want to see the storyline.
It sounds like the demons are collecting people of power across the city. We need to stop them.
Nothing wrong with
One of the locals told me about a
can you
demonic
just
ritual they saw in the
give me that
forest
check mark? As soon as I click and I make it, can I fly out to the next one? And if you really care to listen, you just sit there and just listen. See, there's a difference, man. Difference it is.
Nothing of this Voivod, but Constantine. That's a name every demon knows. Some of my kind disguised as humans. They go places a demon cannot without drawing unwanted attention. Find them, follow them.
See how much talking this guy does? Holy smoke. I need to do with that location. Come on.
Give us a light.
Plus those urns to break the binding spell they put on me. Nicely done. Got things to talk about, but first, I need a bloody drink. Join me in the pub. The portal will take you there.
I can get to that problem and get to the other problems and solve that problem so we can leave this problem. I'm supposed to get some food before we go to the house. I'm trying to see some food. I'm trying to get my deal on.
I was on my way to meet with a contact when a whole legion of those demonic bastards came out of nowhere and captured me. Can you imagine me, the great John Constantine, taken prisoner by a bunch of scruffy demonic hooligans? Near the end of that, I can assure you.
The only thing that I don't like about this part is that you can't use your movement type.
Thank you for joining us. From what Mr. Constantine...
Mr. Constantine is my father, love. Call me John. Or just plain Constantine, if you prefer.
Okay. John has learned that supernatural forces are at work here. They may be controlling my sister, forcing her to do terrible things.
Wouldn't be the first time. Won't be the last. What's important is getting her out from under the thumb of whatever demons come knocking.
Agreed. Let's work together and deliver this place from evil.
Some hindering magic in the air in here. Won't be able to move around like you can outside. Should have guessed. The eyes. That's demonic magic at work. They're watching us. Most demonic servitors aren't the sharpest traders in the pit, if you follow. Those runes help them get through sealed doors like that one. Find the rune that matches that one up there. It should unseal the door.
If they keep on building DCs like this for people who just come back into DLCs and try other ones before this and get into this mode, like this would be a gap. This would be more of a gap. Like with all your DLCs and then trying to do this, it seems like an hour and something tops, like to just go through this mystery.
Stay calm.
But then
we'll get you out of here. All will be well.
It's so like they like duplicated it for the alert. Like nothing feels new. Nothing feels crazy new. You know what I mean? It feels like
these two are a couple of charmers.
It's like something you have already seen, but it's just like they just put it in the game. It's like they just reiterated something to happen.
Let's find the rune that matches this one.
But it's nothing crazy different. You know what I'm saying?
Guess someone's not a fan of the angelic crowd. Make sure you pick the right rune, eh? Using the wrong one could get messy. And here's our door rune. Let's get moving.
It was definitely one of those scenario types. And then that statue was one whole statue and then it broke or these guys just keep on playing this
Let's head down the path to the right.
X shit. They're playing all these like demonic shit too. Like fucking throw us a Green Lantern DLC, bro. Like
another bloody sealed door. Find the correct route.
Nonsense, man. Like this is why I said don't read. Play the game, but do not read. Do not read this shit. Do not read this shit. All this shit is just all enchantments, bro. They're all stupid enchantments. All this stupid enchantments, bro.
Looks like we're off to the races. Let's go.
Shit. Stupid enchantments, bro.
Done well. Let him have it.
I can tell you, 99.9% of you guys got cursed by reading certain situations in this game, and I haven't read shit. I don't even care to read
stop
shit.
us from advancing.
She's hunting me like a cat playing with its food.
Don't like the look of this. This stuff's not ancient like everything else in here. Newish. Could be a demon's trophy collection.
Yes, taken from their victims.
I would have wished they would have told you would have been somebody on top of what you already achieving. I would have wished they would have said something great for you, like you're about to achieve something great.
A lingering presence? Come on out, mate. It's okay.
Please.
Have you ever guys heard about them bullshit people that be smiling in your face, but they don't really mean that?
I loved, and it killed me when I tried to fight back. It knew how much I loved to bring joy to others, so it took that love away from me.
If we can ease or end your suffering,
I seen the outcome. It's not nothing great. I would say figure out get a real job. If you get a real job, it'll be better. It'll be better than
while she was among the living. Could be among the stuff we saw earlier. Grab something from that trophy collection and bring it back here. Let's see if there's a connection to the spirit.
Man, this talking shit is so much, bro. This game with this talking stuff, I could have already got it and then fast forward into the scenario type, I would want my movement back. I hate it. I don't like feeling slow.
That's my guitar.
It's crazy, man.
I remember now.
Let the blue light of hope light your way, Spirit. Rest well.
I guess this is probably why I stopped streaming so much, because like this stuff takes forever. It takes forever.
What is this place, John?
Yeah, it's forever.
A demonic reliquary, by the looks of it. One of these little treasures might be what we need to drop the bearer. Have a look around, see what you can find.
All this probably done.
Hang on, don't touch that.
Bloody hell, that was one rough.
And then not only that, I have 15 characters, and then I have to go figure them all out.
As soon as you're in it, stop protesting, come find us. Think we're close by.
I gotta remember which one has which. Yeah, that's the Y. Obviously, there's no Y. There's no Y. That's not it there. So wait, cancel out 1 and 2. I just 1, 2, 3. So those two are gone. You only need those two. Let's go down here. Let's see what we see. The best thing for me to always tell you to do for this situation is just take pictures. Always take pictures of like the relics, of like the symbols, because if you go in there and you gotta pop back out, it just adds more time of being in these type of places. So the less thing is to do is get in and get out. More chances. It's not for you to stay around, because like they said, you know, you don't want to start mentioning certain things.
You might be
because
trapped in here
oh my gosh,
for a
you like me
while.
and you're making moves on me? Like, no, oh my god, please, can I get some help? Like, come on, man, I gotta get what I'm looking for and out. You gotta be honest.
Confess I shall. It's bad to be trapped in a cell.
You gotta be like that, because if you start like pretending like you're liking that shit, that's not cool, man.
You're in big trouble.
Sexual taunting is gonna get you flagged. But yes, this is really.
How are you going to save me? You can't even save yourself.
It's just weird, man. Like you can take this. You can take the physical appearance of somebody and then flip it around like it's them, but it's not really them. The demon just speaking in tongues, you know what I mean? Some crazy shit, man. Like they say, you can't even trust nobody but yourself. so we found one. That's good. We'll watch it here and see what's going on. This is looking good. We have one more. And then we got something going on over here. We got one more. You just have to have that eye, you know what I mean? Just have that eye. Yeah. Alright. So waste your time. You know, obviously, first time doing it, you're just obviously going to look at it and be like, what am I doing at the beginning? But then, you understand it, like, after the first or two times doing it, you understand, like, wasting time is not worth it in these types of places. You know what I mean? I was even surprised I got a feat. I'm actually pretty surprised I got a feat. I don't even know what. You know what I mean? I'm just playing the game. I don't even know for what. I could just start making it up and saying, you know, I got all three of them right at the right time. You know what I mean? And I didn't go in a wrong one of the wrong rooms to like mess myself up or mess up the chances of getting it properly done. Who knows? You know what I mean? One of those things.
Together again.
All I know is there's gotta be a boss body.
There's something about this room. Something bad.
You're not wrong, love. This is a summoning chamber. It's where they conduct a ritual to bring demons from hell.
I'm trying to wait for a Green Lantern one, and then they like introduce a new power game or something like that. Sapphire pink, and then blue for the hero side for green, like girls or whatever.
Looks like I'll need
do something with it, man. Hero, morality, you know, blue lanterns, you know what I mean? Do all that stuff, man. We need to go do something with the sapphires and stuff and healers. We can do all that shit.
You will become ashes.
Beginning, I thought you just kind of like didn't even show it that man, bro. It looked like he was blocking or something. Is that the new deal now? I don't know, man. I don't know any better about it, but hey, if that's the new deal, that's actually pretty tough. That's actually pretty tough.
Nice one, mate. That's just what we need. One more to go. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Ready to start the...
And then they bring back this gentleman and they throw back a DLC that already happened. It's just like they never really put the work into it except the place that they put into the game. The new location. Other than that, they didn't really put into work in it. And then they try to make a World of Warcraft where you have to, you know, protect the own. I thought that was alright, cool. If they did it for the alert and the raid, it kind of made it overplayed. They overplayed it. They overplayed it way too much.
Desperate to feed over.
And then it's the same boss fight for the alert and then same boss fight for the raid. It's just very much not what was really thought about. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like they just copy paste and copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and then just gave you something, right?
She grows stronger.
I think these guys were trying to go for the most DLC with the most words involved into a storyline.
I won't allow you to stop her.
You two, go deal with Reckoning.
I'll deal with Neron here. Go!
I had the other day, I was watching a girl streamer. She was like basically telling people like Rockstar Gaming is doing poorly, very poorly. A lot of these games are about to be popping off the servers. And it made me realize how tough this shit is actually going to be. What was that for?
And soon I'll find you too. You'll wish otherwise.
You already got me something. Wow. Yes, thank you. You like yours? Thank you for the Valentine's Day gift. Which one did you go to? Appreciate it. It's got a Valentine's Day gift after dark. You guys
Let's
know
get
that
moving before it's too late.
Bath and Body Works. Wow. Anybody who can appreciate somebody who smells good appreciates their nose and their well-being. Because last time I checked, as long as you are not going overdue with it, and it's just your natural good smell, you got a really good something. I'm telling you, man, I've been uptime, downtime, you know, all over the place. So many people just ridiculously old and bad, bro. Get the fuck away from me, bro. I talk my shit and I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Unless someone proves me different, I don't give a fuck.
Game, set,
smell like a fucking
match.
Sweat.
It's over.
You definitely don't get nothing. I had it happen to me before. I'm not gonna lie to you before. I'm not gonna lie.
Reckoning
People have
belongs
called
to me.
my beat
Unless
names
either of you would
based
like
off
to
of
make
smelling bad, right? But when I learned from my mistakes, obviously I improved in my situation.
I have
you know
no
what I mean?
use for you, your bargains,
Sweating
and
and all
your
that
lies,
stuff,
devil.
having a good hygiene
We
is
will
very
defeat your plan
important.
here.
It
All
cleans
will be
the
well.
dirt off the
So
skin
be
of your
it.
situation.
I will dine
Bro, like
upon
the
your
other day I was just
souls once
listening
you
to
face
conversation.
your
These mans were about to roast their cameraman for not taking showers. And they're like, bro, do not let me put you on the list of saying you're lying. Don't take showers, bro. Don't ask for the quote for me to like get people to say that you take showers. Because you don't take showers. I'm like, whoa, these guys were roasting their camera, about to roast their cameraman, but you don't take a shower. What you talking about?
You'll make my pain go away.
You know what I mean? I was over here about to die of laughter, bro. I was about to die of laughter.
There's only one way to make the pain stop.
But then he had to mind his mouth, and he's like, yo, let me just chill. Let me just chill, man. Like, he's trying to provoke me to diss him, but he's my cameraman. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing?
Guys, help!
You're wrong. This is who I am.
But I was laughing for a moment, man. You know, like I said, taking showers is a necessity, man. Like, you start realizing that when you hit after the grade 6 level, because you're on that BO shit, you know, kids are like just on that BO shit, you know what I mean? Like, they don't really care about what they look like or what they're doing. They just be slapping in mud, running around, playing in the most dirtiest places. That's what kids do. Not my kid. Not my kid. If I was doing, I would have beat my shit. I would have beat that shit to make it realize we're not playing that game. But me watching other kids, I see them. They be playing out in the dirt like they dogs, bro. When do you ever think about not taking a shower, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to me. When do you not ever think that a shower is good for you? It does not make sense. It does not make sense to me, bro. But like I said, you know, when you do your own thing, you do your own thing.
Like a blue light of hope.
Your powers are not safe. Feel the grip of fear on your heart.
Fear is no match for her. Like a blue light of hope.
character is. It's a new character that they put in the game.
Give them to me. Face the chill of the grave.
Stop this now.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this DLC. I don't understand the characters. I think the character with the hope is pretty decently cool. I think she needs to be introduced into DC into my eyes. I need to understand her name. I don't know who the hell this made up character is. And like, you know what I mean? They just make up random shit. So it's like, who is this? Does anybody really know who this character really is?
Get it over with.
This Indian boy who I don't know who are these characters?
In some place like Arkham Asylum.
Bro, if you guys ask me to remember these characters, I'm not remembering shit. None of these guys like who are these characters?
Indigo One.
I think the Indigo tribe being brought into the scenario type was pretty cool. I think the Blue Lantern was very decently put into get like this was decently good. John Constantine is cool to deal with. He's obviously
and the beginning
all over the place. You know what I mean? He's all over the place. Well, who is this character?
A path of compassion.
Like half haircut, looking like a boy but is a girl. What is going on? What is this?
There's so many. Oh God. Killed.
She commits a murder, but she gets invited to the Indigo tribe. Like what is this? What kind of storyline is this?
I can't.
Because I can't be the only one who just feels the same way.
Noc, Luzia Cavalera of Earth. You are now part of the Indigo tribe.
Bro, she got little princess shoes on with a lantern ring on. Like, take this in. Is she ready for battle or is she ready to die? Yo, she's a pawn, bro. I can tell you this character is a pawn. She's Indian. You know how I know she's Indian? She wears a gold brace on her ankle and a gold brace on her wrist, and that's what Indian people do for guaranteed. That's an Indian person right there. These are
the
two
Indigo
Indian
tribe's
people right here.
driving force
Guaranteed.
wasn't compassion.
Brown people right here. These are two brown people.
Lucia.
The last time I ever heard about a brown person
Instead,
being in this game
I'm sticking with the driving
is Simon
force
Bass.
of my core.
And I know you guys can be like, oh, yo, that's true. That's
Her
true.
tribe guides
This
Lucia
shit is
back to
dumbass
light
shit. I don't
and
know what the
far
hell
from
this is.
shadow.
They're just creating dumb shit.
Thought Neron might punch my ticket for good, and then he just left.
Simon Bass is the number one
Figure he
most
buggered off
known
and reckoning was
Arabian or whatever
that someone else took
whatever you call those people. I don't. You see, I don't even have them in my vocabulary. I can't even mention them.
But not by much.
That's how bad it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Be at ease. The Indigo tribe will show our
Yo,
newest member the
put
power
it on top of the
of
head.
compassion.
I can even.
We
You know the
will
one
help her
person
bring
I
that power
met
to
from that
others in
that
need of it
situation,
throughout
Lebanon.
the cosmos.
Lebanon. But they're not Indian
May
though. They're a
compassion
totally
be
different
with
race
you.
though. They're
Or
totally
as we
different race.
say, Noc,
But
farewell.
you know what I mean? I would have been cool to be put on some some real G shit with them and like what to know and what's the ins and outs and respect and all that stuff. But I mean, like when you got guys who just chill with other people, other races all the time that's dominating, they don't have no time to shine. Shit.
Come on back to the pub, mate. I need a word.
Other than that, it's like, you know, this whole area is pretty legit. This is good. Like, I could see a PvP war happening in this place. and like all over the city, like it just like flicks of videos. Like this looks amazingly good, right? This looks amazing. This right here looks amazingly good. All this landscape, 100% looks good. 100% looks good. You know what I mean? We could have been in the ghetto where a man could have robbed a man just stepping out of his car and hopping out of his car and then running away. But,
and the like.
You know what I mean? Like in this neighborhood, you just see so much nice stuff going on all the time. Like
supernatural riffraff running about, wreaking havoc. Mind giving them a hand?
Alright, let's go. So now we're on to the big mission now. Yes, that's what's up. Storylines is completely over.
Casnia City has a new problem, a supernatural problem. Hopefully you're the solution. Protect the citizens from the minions of Felix Faust.
A little, but the theme looks solid. It looks very solid. Like on my Superman, I would have wished if the neck would have been a much more skin-like situation, but no, it's not. This would have looked great. But from a distance, you look at it, you go, wow, right? But when you go up close, you just see the neck muscles. It makes it look like he's on steroids or something like that, man. Like, he's definitely been using crazy amounts of drugs in his neck. All those neck muscles looking crazy. You would never be able to put a guy like this in a headlock. You would never be able to put a guy like this in a headlock and thinking that you're gonna choke him out. I should have been fighting this guy. Instead of fighting my I've been uploading lately. I've been live streaming as much as I possibly can. You know what I mean? Trying to keep you guys in the loop as much as I possibly can with the game content and just the content in general. You know, I mean, I might turn on my camera very soon one day.
If Faust sends more of his teams to raise hell
as much as we possibly can. Like I said, I got some elite groups that I'm gonna have to get in part of, but you know,
horde of demons
I'm hearing now Renown is starting to be a little bit more different. So like you could go to Renown and you're already getting Renown as you're doing the DLC. So like I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what this elite stuff means anymore. Like this, I don't understand. But hold on for a second. Let me get something. Hold on.
Feel the flames drawing close. More flesh for the grinder. drawing close. I will send you to the underworld.
All right. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. I was talking about these little things. Usually you would get them when you're doing elite content, but I guess when you're available and you're doing things, you just get them. My thing is, like, as soon as I click them, right, I never had anything there. I'm clicking them, right? I don't know how much they're giving me or how much they're parsing for. I don't know how much it's going, nothing's going on, right? So I'm over here. I end up going back to Feats, and then I go back to Renown, go back to the bottom where the new DLC is put, and then this is just giving me, I don't even have to do elite content no more. Like, this is so funny. Like, I know people just are laughing at all of this, you know what I mean? Like, I know people are just laughing, like, what does it feel like to be elite again? Like, without doing elite content. It's kind of funny now. Like, I was one of those kind of guys that were like, yo, like, at the beginning, I had characters that did elite, but then I tried to trickle them down. One year it would have been like, Troll was really good. Another year it would be like, healing is really good. And then the next year would be tanking is really good. And then the next couple years would be like, DPS would have been good, DPSing would have been good. And I did this on various characters. And now you don't even have to do any crazy elite content to achieve a common goal that everyone's trying to get to. So now the game's understanding now is kind of dying, like not knowing that that's what makes them different from one another. You know what I mean? A normal player from elite player. You know what I mean? But now it's everyone's capable of doing it now. So normal is elite, and elite is just elite. And it doesn't matter if you say I was doing normal content, you will still get to elite. You will still get to elite situation status. Some way, somehow. So then you start to realize all your characters will be elite at one particular moment if you keep on playing the game.
Hey, I remember you.
So then you're starting to realize there's nothing special about being elite in this DLC. The only thing that makes you special is that your gear is going to be so much more better. And that's going to help you out. That's going to help you out. Even though that's how the game's always been moving. It's a you thing, not an us thing. It's a you thing. Because if you're not good on your individual level, then you're bad with us, even if you think you're good with us. And then when you turn out to be good, then you are good in the group. You know what I mean?
Enough,
so like,
but now there are demons and magicians tearing up the place.
It's one of those
games.
games.
Could you do something about that? Thanks.
I need another individual to be here with me so I can actually do that properly. There's so much ads. I feel like I could tank that probably, but then I don't have anybody with me running it, so I need to go find people running it. That's a lot of ads. Holy smokes. That's a lot of ads, man. If you had to watch all those ads before seeing your favorite streamer, I think you guys would have been done off that topic. Being a tank, I get to hit everything. Flying everything. Get every situation at the same time. I get to rewarded for everything that dies. And that's a good intent. Just make sure you get hit by everything and you grab everybody's attention. But anything that dies, you get rewarded. I got the crazy watch this crazy. I gave her a supply drop. Try to help her. She don't think she needs it.
I have to admit, it was fun watching you deal with those.
We're solid. One of the strongest individuals in this game right here. Open world content. We gon' definitely match up.
Okay, so Doodle and her partner Crawler were on patrol last night. They found a bunch of Magians face down in an alley. Doodle was checking for pulses when Crawler heard a scream and went to check it out. Then Doodle heard him scream. When she got there, all that was left of Crawler was a pile of dust. What the...
The spirits here deserve to rest in peace. The lackeys of Felix Faust have other ideas. Go and stop those jerks.
Go change different pages. One thing about being a tank is that I'm not a battle tank, and you know what I mean, the battle tanking scenario type, it takes a long time, man. It takes a long time. It's a really long time to get this thing done by yourself, battle tanking, right? You could do it, it's just like, you know, for everything. It would have been great.
once again.
Now I can rest. I am at peace. I was just so angry. Whoever did this, make them pay.
I am at peace. Thank you, stranger.
Thank you for this. I can finally rest.
Grundy is gone at last. Well done. I think the Major's got your message loud and clear. If they're dumb enough to try this again, we'll be here to stop them.
So we finished everything we possibly need, and now we just gotta go and queue up for all these missions. Right. Again, Valentine's Day is back. Let's go and see about this alert. Let's get some points on the board. Let's see how much we actually have. Let's go find out if we actually sit now. We gotta sit on these kind of points so we can get more points and more points here. Let's go.
I'll make you a good deal, friend. Better than anyone else.
Most people are right now hovering realistically between 127 or 124, something like that. Real people who are really playing this game, they're hovering around those areas right there. But you know what I mean, 15 ults, 15 players, characters. The length of this DLC time, it could get really, really crazy. It could get really, really crazy really quick, because you playing with 15 characters, you would literally have to be a no-lifer to do this. You would have to be a no-lifer. But I just try to split in an hour or two, trying to get these things done on these characters one at a time, and try to break that barrier, and so I can start doing these things on a frequent basis, because this DLC takes forever, man. DLC takes forever. Look, it's a Friday. Lunchtime, and we don't got queue ups. Realistically, you don't really even need to tank this boss. The only time you need a tank for any of this DLC is Elite.
He's using it to power his shield. We need to stop them. We can purify the obelisks, but we need to keep the Magians away from them to do so.
But tanks are not non-existent in these scenario types.
Courtesy of John Constantine. Let's go!
This is my undead army. Of course, you're going to die before you can join us.
North Obelisk purified. Awesome. We purified the West Obelisk because we rule. That's the North Obelisk purified.
He doesn't just tank to just tank, he actually tanks to put them in a position where they're not by the monster. That's actually pretty tough. He has some IQ. Lucas got some IQ. He got some IQ. Like, I watch everybody's movement on certain things, and if you don't just move like you know what you're doing, there's something wrong. I'm not saying that you're a problem, just something's wrong. You know what I mean? Something's wrong. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out where you want to go. Like dropping them, I want that big. See what I'm saying? You just watch everything before you go like that. You know what I mean? That's my thing. Probably impressed, like, really, that was guys like me, step by me, get burning real quick. We don't play around. We get burning real quick. Man, bro, everything's gone. Everything's gone. First fight's over. We got a purple item. That's actually
We're gonna take that shield down.
You saved us today. Let us return the favor.
We will reclaim our energy from the wizard's shield to weaken it.
Protect us as we make our way to the shield. We shall do the rest.
I'm not supposed to.
Keep the obelisk purified. The ghosts can't come out of them otherwise.
I'm waiting at the North Obelisk.
Do I go? I think he would have a better time doing it, but because he's just tanking, right? And then he could bring back all the ads and he could force all the hits and stand by there, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure I could do this. That I realized about this game is the characters are going to be unknown names that are going to be forgotten because you're going to realize the only time they can incorporate new names is when they incorporate a new storyline for a character, like Static Shock in the city that he was in, or a certain part of the city that a new star just joined. Like, you can't just make someone just make somebody, right? Without giving them a story that put them in a storyline, right? So it's just so weird how the game is doing it, and like, I know it costs money. They're like, oh, it costs money to go and give these characters names, right? And then what you think they don't got, right?
I'm at the shield. Time to go to work.
And remember, this is called DC Universe Online. right? DC. It's not called create your own character online.
With your skull.
Create your own character online.
I'm waiting at the north doors.
Send those ghosts back to the grave, minions, or you'll be joining.
Now let's take this shield out.
Just a little bit more. The shield is buckling.
Stop it. Kill them all. The shield must not fall.
Bro, the other character's doing it, bro. The other
Insolent mongrels! No one defies the power of Phoenix.
Click the button and it's like, oh, shit, it's done. Exactly the point, bro.
We did it! No time to waste! Everyone meet up at the center.
Someone actually said last 1 year. You see? Like, I didn't have to say something. I'm telling you mental notes. I'm giving you mental notes. Like, bro.
Better than you have tried to end me, mongrels. Tried and failed. Far from finished, you arrogant pup.
And I'm actually
until we meet again.
Wait, what? That rat got away? This isn't over, pals. You hear me? You will face
look at these characters, how they treating her. They're slapping her. What? They straight slapping this girl, bro. Why? Why is everybody so arms like that, man? She's trying to solve a murder case. All these people come up missing up in the town. Demonic situations start going on, and then she getting slapped because she has a team that she actually went out there with, and they all died low key, and she getting slapped. I don't get this. I don't get this. I don't get it at all. Then again, why do I put your trust and faith in people? And they know they're going to bring you demise. They bring you happiness, they bring you destruction, they bring you sorrow, they bring you pain, joy, they give you belief, they do this whole thing over again. Look, I can't even click this game properly without having to do something crazy with this game, like extra clicking, holding down clicks, holding triangle and holding click, X down. Like, what is going on? But like I said, man, somebody's got to always eat, you know what I mean? Like, they fuck their game up to just make sure that they're eating. Think about it like this. If I was serving you guys food and I wanted you guys to get the best food in town, I serve you guys the best food in town, right? Now, if I told you guys all my other competitors like McDonald's and stuff, all those shits are gonna fucking kill you. They're killing your insides. You should be having that on a random day that you just want to fill your stomach, but you don't know how you might feel realistically. My food, you eat for a whole entire year, you have not felt the most healthiest in your life. You felt so healthy, right? My thing is to tell you is, do you choose healthy food over nonsense food, or do you choose nonsense food over healthy food? Think about it. And to feel how it gives you feeling, right? It's all up to you, right? Or is it all about a dollar sign, right? Now, if my shit was affordable, you guys wouldn't even think about going anywhere else, right? But then as soon as you start seeing McDonald's bring down their prices, you might just want to think a different situation. See, competitor and competing. Remember, always choose food that makes you feel good, because remember, that side effect after is a warning sign that your body's saying, like, this food is trash. But someone's always fucking up the game. It's like mechanics, yo. You gotta watch how they be playing with your cars, especially you girls. They be doing things to your cars and then making you come back after a couple days, and they want to do another situation on top of another situation. Believe me, man, it's part of the business. These guys literally are programmed to fuck up their game, make it seem like they didn't do anything wrong, and then come back and fix it, and then they have a reason why they're getting paid. Straight GGs, man. Straight GGs. If I had that thought process, how people thought, you do the job half decent to go and get the job to come back to do the job again, I would never make it through life knowing that I did people right. I was always straight bullshitting them.
Mr. Freeze and his goons are interfering
Low
with
key
the Star
talking to a demon
Sapphires and
around
risking the
about to
safety of Gotham
cause
City.
havoc.
Head there and assist the Star
Remember, their
Sapphires
joy,
in
their
any way you
happiness
can.
relies on everything that they do, right? So if they're not doing it right, it will be heard, right? But if they're doing it right, the one thing that they don't hear is the panic events, the stress, the anxiety feelings. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of watching people do you wrong, man. That's that shit. That's that shit, man. But other than that, let's see what we going to happen right here. Is this Thor? Oh, another Thor kind of character. Oh, it is the same individual. Damn, my timing is clean. This guy's already off and away. Damn. I was just in with these guys just fighting another boss fight. Like, that was actually pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Thor looks actually pretty badass. Actually looks good.
5, 4,
let's see what's gonna happen now.
2, 1, go.
Self-made fire tank. Yes or no? Resto and Dom and health, or health? Resto and health. Resto and health. Yeah, Dom is not necessarily needed because you still got a pull mechanism, and even though your gear will give you some dominance, you don't have to go all crazy with it. If you do go all crazy with it, the only thing that's gonna appear to make it a little bit different is that you'll be a little bit more tougher to go down, and pulling would your effect will be much more cleaner every single time doing it, but you're not really seeing anything gradually crazy change. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a fire tank right now, and I was getting all the attention even when I was doing what I was doing with this much dominance, right? If I had 200,000 dominance, saying that number and can't even make it, 200,000 dominance, that means you were really roping in everybody and everybody that stepped in your facility. Just for instance, for all the people who are really OGs in the game looking for this is the right time to go for it right now. It's back. Wet paint is back. Collect it, put it on your character, and I guarantee you're going to enjoy this one every single time. If the real don't multiply, the fake is going to multiply. If the real don't multiply, the fake won't real multiply. If you're in the Flash Museum, what mission do you need to do? That would have been so easy. DCUO, Flash Museum, and you type in, and then it would have gave you the name. It would have been easy. Alright, so it's talking about queuing and it's not even putting me in the oh, come on, man. Everybody queue up. That's better. This mission.
Finally, we will reclaim Kandak from the Lord of the Underworld and reunite Isis with herself.
I can feel my other half in Neron's throne room. He's certain to expect us.
I start playing these games and I start realizing there's no problem. Because I can solve all the problems.
But perhaps on this I can extend to you permanent residence.
driving force behind you guys, the driving force that keeps you alive. So it says you guys, help is help. I couldn't even get a deal like that. Help is help. They said no, it's trying to get a lady. Trying to get a lady. Can you imagine if I stopped? This is what I'm talking about. Can you imagine if I stopped pulling and what would happen to the group? Can anybody put anything in the chat room right now? If I stop pulling, what would happen if I stopped pulling? Wow, I guess their lives are meaning nothing. They're actually meaningless. So who gives meaning to that shit? Who gives meaning to that shit if there's nothing? If I stop pulling, who gives meaning to that shit then?
I do not renegotiate my deals, you selfish mortals. Feel the full strength of my hatred.
Conduct belongs to us.
Rage burns eternal.
I just want you guys to know how great I have to be in this situation without no healer. I just want you guys to know that. I just want you guys to know that how much I have to do this without no healer. Guys like me gotta talk to guys like this. Oh, good. Okay, this is 8-1. We're gonna win this. This is easy. People are gonna die though, but this is gonna be easy because they don't follow animation. Follow animation. Like not me, I'm not doing that. I'm watching this video. Power you use it is always 10%. Because you just can't stop yourself from being in the animation. Those are some powers out there, you just can't stop yourself from being in the animation.
Is this the best you can throw at us?
Let's take it over to with them all.
My demons will have fun.
He looks very independent, man. Like, you just need good people around him. That's like it. You're not too sure like this. Which one?
Isis.
But anybody who's standing close to me or in the vicinity of my
return to take Kondak back. Reunite Isis. Before, you saw how I dealt with men. Now see how I deal with meddlesome insects.
They think it's supposed to happen, right? But when it happens, they all try to get so close, and everybody wants to be friendly together. But in that same situation, that one shot won't come, everybody dies because you trying too close. What's the issue? I just love playing with fire. Had any trouble with level of understanding, it's not the same one that I'm programmed to do better than you. I'm literally programmed to try to be better than you.
They belong to me!
Hold him down!
I want to even if it's a sad feeling.
They belong to the living, and we will take them!
Not even my credit knows me for losing like that.
I am myself again, and ready to live once more.
And so we shall, along with my honored guests. Thank you all.
I count as an honored guest too, right? Black Adam? ISIS? Huh, weird, they turned off their comms. Well, yeah, I totally count that they're putting together a feast in my honor right about now. I mean, everyone's honor. Teamwork!
Most groups do it in 15 minutes, we did it in 12 minutes. That's how good it was, man. None of those guys had a problem. All of them came in, they were like, wow, that was so smooth. We were done now? Next week Tuesday, man. Next week Tuesday, man. Come catch me at the same time. Alright, we're getting to that point. I'm mad at that. The only thing I'm saying about easy is I want to make it easy. You know what I mean? Simply easy, right? But it doesn't always work like that. guess these are the new symbols for the new DLC. It's actually pretty decent. I need to make a new room. Honestly, I don't think I have any room. Unless I have to get rid of these other situations. I don't have any room. Like I said, the more times I'm going to come back on the game, you can see, like right now, inventory is acting crazy. I should be a little bit more better, more neater, but I'll solve all these problems out soon. And look, I was so patient. I saved these situations for the right moments, right? These things are really precious. If you didn't know, some of these things actually have very, very, very good properties on them. Like, you just don't want to put them on any gear and just put them on any gear, right? So if I can get to elite status as quick as I possibly can, I will put these on. You know what I mean? I'll put these on elite status. But they're only for one-time usage. You know what I mean? I can't just take them off, like, you know what I mean? Yo, man. Yo, this game goes through its hula hoops. Have you guys remember that extracting exobytes? You know, the ideal was actually pretty tough. It was actually pretty tough. We can't even lie. We seen jumps, but then someone's like, nah, that this game's getting out of hand. Like, we got people crying. We got people literally crying in paperwork. Crying in paperwork. You even almost seen tears on the paperwork. You can almost smell it. You know what I mean? They just see your paper and just keep on moving it to the side. And you know why I'm smiling? It's because, yo, this is when shit gets devious, right? Only if you knew. Only if you knew. You know who the real people who are exposing people? It's the people inside of the business. It's not the outsiders who are trying to compete with them. It's their own business competing against their own business. Yo, have you ever heard about an audit? That's when you know how much you actually really have. Not something that you're actually thinking you're flexing. They say staying quiet is the peace, but when it's really woken up, then you're going to realize being down here is not being fun. But yeah, let's get into this next mission. Oh, finally, see this game is moving sweet right now, and I'm talking about that was clean timing. That if I had to say that was close to being perfect, that was literally perfect timing. Did you guys see how fast that was? You know, there's some people who want to big up certain situations and people want to tear them down. The question is, you got your in-betweens too, you know what I mean? And they're both sides, you know what I mean? It's like me saying, you know what I mean? Like, Superman doesn't got no kryptonite, but then you got a man who literally is like Superman, but he's a full alien from what you can see. But his name is Martian Manhunter, but they treat him like a scrub when he has telepathic ability to read what you're about to do before you do it. And they have to nerf him. They're like, oh, yo, he's scared of fire, bro. He's scared of fire. They nerfed Martian Manhunter and said you have to stay fire. You have to state it in facts. This guy is scared of fire. I want you guys to take that in. Martian Manhunter is as strong as Superman. And they nerfed him because of fire. They just had to give him the fire situation.
Right, old Faust is in there, draining spectral energy from Ghost. Blood. Parasite. He's using that energy to power a shield and keep us out.
But other than that, I hope you guys are doing all great. You know what I mean? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Hi to you, bruh. You straight. You straight. Look at this guy in the chat. This guy is the realest. I can't even lie. On my soul can't even lie. It's all recorded, bro. It's all pre-recorded. You're really ready for this stuff. I want to hear a no for a reason, a solid reason. Bro, have you ever heard a person, you're way too rich to be dealing with poor people? Have you ever heard that line before? That shit sounds crazy. When do you actually realize that you're that rich?
Well done,
Why a simpleton like me can't get a piece of the game when the game has a piece to give? I don't understand. Am I good at DPS? Yes, I'm good at DPS. This is good. This is good. That's the only thing that's dominance that's stopping me from pulling it like all the time is that the number is a little bit more dimmer. It should be, remember, 200,000 I'm pulling everything with ease. But with this level of dominance, 160,000, 160,000, there's nothing wrong with that number. It's just the game is different, right? So they program you to pull different monsters at different levels, right? Yeah, it's so good, man. That guy is hard to pull right now. Like, I'm trying to pull him. It's not happening. And look at the stun effect. He's the first one to break out. He's the first one to react. He's still burning. I'm hoping that this guy looks like, come on, man. One ad to go, man. One more ad to go. Keep clicking, man. Keep clicking. One more ad to go. One more ad to go. Finally, let's go, man. Accessibility, has got 1 million views, and you can start attaching that shit to your life. Portfolio to your life. Let's see if we're not. That guy last, man. That was like what? 2 days? Damn, bro. We need some help out here, man. I'm seeing bodies. I don't like seeing bodies on the floor. I can't do nothing with them. Yo, bro, I need to get picked up.
Well done.
Oh, shoot. Having a play day with himself in there, man. I understand the focus that he's there for. Let's go. We're winning. Let's go. I know I'm really sick at that. I know he's made up. I know I'm sick. He knows I'm sick. I joking around like Yo, my thought process is I'm gonna play dead, you play dead.
There's no way you'll get past my shield. None.
Start just launching names out there, like you're dropping orbitals on people, just dropping names.
Sharpish. You saved us today. Let us return the favor.
You reclaim
I'm trying to stay in my zen. I'm trying to stay in my peace and my I'm getting woken up for what?
Protect us as we make our way to the shield. We shall do the rest.
Keep the obelisk purified. The ghosts can't come out of them otherwise.
Come to the west obelisk.
You know what? I'll do.
Be ready.
You stay over there, the rock. I'll find this spirit that needs to be saved. We got the look out the office and then the cut to the bathroom. Oh my god. Glitter and gold, man. You see the screen, there's nothing moving. See no line usage. Nothing crazy is happening. Don't tell me about it. Don't let it time out. Don't let it time out. Don't let it time out. Wait. This phone call will be in a matter of 5 minutes.
Send those ghosts back to the grave, minions, or you'll be joining.
Christopher can't come out, man. Stop thinking about names, man. This guy's picking up walls. He doesn't even have a voice. He just has a voice. My man said, how much roles are you playing in one time? Yo, can we get this guy mentally checked out here? Because this guy's going crazy.
Kill them all! The shield must not fall!
that, that's how you get in and out, right? But then you gotta get late night, and you gotta overdo this, and then overplan that, like, you know, what's going on? And then you get passed out with it. Air pockets. Those shits are crazy. I heard those shits are crazy. See them on the screen? People just dropping out of no reason, like they just drop. They get touched and
better
dropped.
Than you have tried to end.
It's like it's called a prick.
Try.
It's called a little
and
prick. That
failed.
little prick will send you to your life place. The last time you go place that you're like this. Place that you never ever fall down and there's no light in it. I have seen that like 5 times already. 5 times. And then with the movie, like how you just people be acting how to play dead so crazy. I thought like acting is now just a joke for people who know how to manipulate the game. And you got real people who really think.
Daisy, Felix. You and me still have business to settle, mate.
I think it was a good group. And my partner, I was
any last requests?
With family, so at the end of the day, that was actually a GG run. Not even a fuss. I didn't have a problem with someone standing in my space.
He managed to bugger off.
I didn't have to think about screaming for heals. You know what I mean? I just felt like it was pretty like easy. You know what I mean? Like. You know what the funny thing about it is when you could be a pain distributor but still be the success of the group. It's so funny because like the spotlight gets onto different people, but some just stay on for the whole entire time of life duration. Every city's lit though. Every city's lit. I don't want to be going to those towns that don't have any power, man. Those gets creepy out there, man. Them spirits get real deep out there, man. Alright, so let's see what's going on next. Honestly, with my inventory right now, it looked like I could be a level CR 466, 467, maybe at most. I'm still getting credibility on his character's account and like we're just getting things done. But you know when you're looking for a challenge and you're looking for a new game, you're just trying to find a new game, but you can't find a new game. Like I need to find much more of a challenging game. Like, you know what I mean? Like the ones that you already earned your respect, it's just like, yeah, but like if you want to take it to another height, you gotta like go another mile, right? You gotta push it to another mile. Now the sad thing about it is, you know what I mean, they say eat less, see more results, and then, you know what I mean, like I've been there, you know what I mean, to the point you're probably looking at it like rib cage could have been holding on top of rib cage. I still have it. Who is going to be ready for survival mode? Survival mode. Yo, survival mode? If I told you, man, taking your eye off that screen for a second was your life, you guys would have thought I was joking. You guys would have thought I was joking. You guys would have thought I was joking. You see when you see a boxer in the ring, right? There's two options. They could have been the man in the middle for the whole entire round, and you'd be like, how did he not lose the middle? Or that moment where you see him flinch, you hit him, but then his body just has this like, I'm done. Like that look like I'm done. Like if he takes that next step, he about to do the stanky leg with the guy who had like the baby nape thing and then do the whole hip scenario type. Like, but you see him falling down, trying to hold himself up like a K. Question is like, it's not good, man. You guys are good, bro. I need a challenge, bro. I need a challenge, bro. I'm now just recently just taking it in right now. The man himself. The multiverse. Not multiverse. The multiverse. I was PvPing yesterday and I didn't catch him. I did not even catch that dude in PvP, man. Yo, listen. This man would have got that I would have had this man rolling out there. I would have had him so crazy, man. I would have had him so crazy. I would have had to spin around and catch him off that singularity. Like, you know what I mean? Start popping him out the air. Invisible mental mode go. Yo, listen. It would have been great if I was there, man. I would have had a blast. I would have had a blast knowing that this guy would have been in PvP, man. Like, I'm watching it right now, just taking it in. Bruh, this guy's been some ups and downs, man. He's been at the beginning of his stream, tough. I don't think you guys are like consistent watchers, especially when it comes down to people who actually do this, right? I don't think you guys really watch what you guys actually see, right? I think you guys just preview, and like the mindset is such a shorter span. It doesn't give you a long understanding about who you're watching. It's a shorter span. And for you guys are probably still opening up like baby books, but like it's not like the president doesn't need to do it too. So, you know what I mean? At the same time, it's like it's all laughs and giggles for now, right? But for the most part, yo, PvP, I would have definitely liked to go up in there with my Martian Manhunter and go crazy. I don't even think you guys even have 97 gear. You guys can't even afford to get that yet, man. I'm so pieced in this. I got you guys really flipping bricks. Now, if I had to be telling you guys before I tell you guys, yo, bro, it would have been a matchup that same day, bro. I would have had to go through all of these mans to get to this guy. The question is, you know what I mean? The queue up is a queue up. You know what I mean? It could have been a matchable queue up, but at the same time, it's like, where do you really stand on the boards? What are you doing? Are you trying to get people out the air and on the floor? Because like them rages go all so crazy on the ground level. I don't know, man. Rages and earth, and then doing all these moves, and like it gonna send you in a crazy spiral. And then you know what I mean, playing the distance and away. I got a loadout that will literally fry you in at least a minute and a half. I had to turn off my mic for a second. That shit was wild. A minute and a half. Okay. I watched that whole video for 2 hours. I can't even lie. I wanted to see how good he was. I had to like that video. I like that video. I definitely like that video. You don't see a lot of these pro guys, these streaming guys doing it. I do it once in a while. I do it once in a blue moon because, you know what I mean? It's just random, right? It's just completely random, right? But the moment I realized that PvP was actually the most fun thing to do, I'm tired of just hitting things and seeing them just have a reaction to them. I want to see another reaction for a reaction, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get to that point and moment in my life where I'm just trying to see a little bit more of, you know, the challenge in it, you know what I mean? Like, the numbers going on the board, you know what I mean? The locker room numbers, you know, the things, you know what I mean? I pinged at this number, I did, you know what I mean? It pings differently, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It pings differently, right? So, like, I don't know no more, man. I don't know what's going on. I like it. I like the rules to it, but then when you have to study it, there's nothing wrong with it. Just, you gotta take time with it, you know what I mean? But the coach that sees your best talents, it's like, you like what I was looking at him as, it could be empowering, right? It could be a really empowering situation, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? But I gotta care about things that, you know, mean something to me because it's something, right? There's things that you just gotta look past and go out of my hands. Oh, I can take care of that. You know, like certain things, you know what I mean? So, battle tanking is crazy. It is literally crazy. This is what I meant about, you know, Grundy. If you are still here from that scenario type, I could not do Grundy by myself without feeling like I would have to sit there for hours and do this. But realistically, like having a DPS speeds up this track. It could take me from like, if I was doing Grundy by myself right now, it would at least took me at least 5 hours. With a DPS, it would have taken me at least just one DPS. You know what they're doing? One DPS, I think it would at least take me up to 30 minutes. You would get it done in 30 minutes. So we've got 4 hours and 30 minutes, different window brackets, right? What I'm saying to you is everything's different, man. In certain situations, everything is different, man. Combinations what gets locks unlocked, right? Where's your combination at? I haven't even spent 30 days in the league. I'm not even registered yet. She's not registered. She's like, stay down to the process and keep watching schedule. Oh shoot, you forgot about being at the front of this in front of the desk, right? The first one's in the front. Yeah, you forgot about that? You see why they're there? Now if I had to put my hand up, whoa, see? Someone's up there. Now I'm not bothering them. The game is bothering me. This game is too easy, man. For the one time, I'm gonna do a PvP match. For the one time. I'm gonna show you for the one time. Martian Manhunter. Now, there's two opportunities that can happen right now. There's only two. I get an overly well put together talent, or I get somebody who's half decent that doesn't have the gear. Yo, who got this third one in here? Look at it. 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 Yo, let's go to a PvP match right now. Let's see what's popping. Like I said, the story mode is not all of that, but like it definitely you have to do. You have to do. You have to do it. And the sad thing about this is, like, I'm gonna have to enjoy this, bro. I'm gonna have to enjoy every moment of it. Because, like they said, there's only 16 more days left. Somebody check this screen. It's an addict over here. Look at this. Need to get the cobwebs out of here, man. So, like I said, even my beard's probably broken right now, man. durability is crazy. I can go fix that. Yeah, I repaired it right there. I have it unlocked. Everything's repairable by itself now? What? Let's see how fast it will take us to get into this mission, because basically, you guys seen, yo, you guys know how I get down, man. PvP is my thing. I like it, you know what I mean? I like the converse of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, I like the moments of it, you know what I mean? It gives you some real moments to know if you're gonna get better or you're worse. And then there's some moments that you should like, yo, I'm just way too good for this, right? And that's like, you need to challenge yourself, right? See, 100 PvP. Oh, 99 PvP, to be honest. Alright. You got something going on. You definitely know what you do, right? I don't doubt. You definitely know what you do. I ain't gonna lie. If you ask him what kind of level he is, he's at a B. He's at a B. B plus probably. I'm hovering about C. Let's go. I think I remember his whole rotation now. Now I'm just kind of like playing around with him. Now I'm playing around with him. It's the barrel now. Bottom of the barrel now. Barrel. There's someone on the opposite end with a different algorithm. Rotation. I use all my switching it up. You got me switching. Oh, out of my counter. Wish he had that whole hand situation. Right there again, man. Go to the You went for a block, I went for a counter. If we touch it. Listen, I said you guys can't afford this, man. Can't afford to do this, man. I'm getting bored of this right now, man. They're doing me a very, very defensive. You gotta know, mental is a solid power in this. I mean, PvP. I mean, you go different routes. You know what I mean? But honestly, you know what? I'm gonna liven this a little bit up because YouTube does not make me doesn't give me a chance to like play music in the background, just feel vibey with it. You know what I mean? Like YouTube is just more dull and more like no music and like mute your mic and like you know a win's supposed to make you feel good about something, but you still gotta get on. Like it's just like. I'll catch you guys later though. Stay good to yourselves.